You're leaving me a note.
Hey.
You slept out here. I didn't even hear you come in. What time was it?
It was too hot. We need that air conditioner.
What time was it?
I didn't want to wake you up.
I feel like I haven't even really seen you lately.
You know I've been under the pump with the festival being on again and off again and on again, and it's been crazy. The deadline kept shifting.
Well, so is mine.
What?
Do you actually want this? Not this. This. Me. Us.
That's insane.
You don't seem to be able to conceptualize anything that's not today, tonight, or tomorrow. Anything beyond that seems to be pitch black.
It's called the universe.
We're not 25 anymore.
We're not that far from it. I'll get one on the plane.
That's not coffee.
Oh, I can lower my standards for 45 minutes. Seriously, I'm fine.
How long have we talked about a new place? Somewhere with more than one bedroom? Somewhere we could make dinner together without bumping into each other. We could escape.
Escape?
From the city.
I can't tell if you're being serious.
Somewhere that I could make holes in the walls to put up my big paintings without asking for permission. Or your air conditioner.
Are we doing this now?
I don't know. A house, a garden, a studio. We could figure out who we are and what it is we actually want. Anyway, you seem capable of asking your parents for help.
Lucie, I would rather remove both my eyes.
Feels like it could be our time. We could find our island.
An island?
You know what I mean. And anyway, what's the alternative? We can't afford this forever.
Can we not, fight, right
I
now?
thought we were talking.
It is 5:30 a.m. Have you seen the news? The lines at the airport are out of control.
It's not complicated, Isaac. We either make a plan together or with other people.
What are you talking about?
You're entitled to be with who you want.
Lucie,
Save the exposition. I just need an answer. In 3 days. Don't message or call.
Well, that's crazy.
I know you. My worst case scenario is that you talk yourself into this.
I gotta go. This rate, I'm gonna miss the whole festival.
Okay, go. Wait. Good luck with the film.
Good luck with the show.
I just need to get my paintings there. By myself.
Yeah. Bye.
Mean it.
We do filter.
Perfect. Can I use your pen?
You own it now.
Thank you.
Have breakfast?
Hey, Eva. You surprised me.
This was literally programmed to happen.
I don't know any of the new places, so came to the old place.
New is not always better. I knew you wouldn't be able to resist. You're such a sweet tooth.
I live above Ackland Street. Thought it would be warmer. Still feels strange having the festival in November.
La Nina.
What does that even mean?
Girl. Like little girl.
Lynch retrospective. Remember that year we saw Inland Empire at the State?
We were late. We missed the start of the film.
I don't think it mattered. It was like a carnival atmosphere. Everyone was laughing and calling out.
I couldn't work out if they were laughing at the film or with the film. That was fun though. All our people were there.
Hey, did you see there's a new book on the film? It's like a love letter to Laura Dern.
I think we can agree we are both in love with Laura Dern.
You look different.
Oh, that was from a few years back, but I'll take it as a compliment.
It's your hair. It's longer now. Looks nice.
Thank you.
You cropped me out. Yeah, I was standing right next to you on this
No,
photo.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. That's the old milk bar with the good coffee. Look.
It's a
Look.
headshot, not a two
You
headshot.
can even see like a wisp of my hair.
Oh, well look at yours. The director. So Melbourne. So serious. So male.
Mess with your own program.
Where are you staying?
Hotel?
They didn't get me a room.
Oh, it's nothing fancy. Bet you they put Bong Joon-ho up in the Hilton or something.
Equity issue. Gender.
You live here. You can't be serious.
Maybe I am.
I'll get the bill.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I ate your breakfast.
Thanks. So we're doing this?
Yeah, sure.
Well, you have my number. Well, I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. running away?
You look great.
I know, right?
Oh.
What do you think of the film?
I think like films are never good. Either politics or sponsorship.
You're jealous.
It's not my scene.
You're not coming to the party?
Not my scene.
Oh, come on, don't be boring. You can meet some of my new friends. They're really fun, I promise.
Got my screening tomorrow. I'm trying to avoid the hangover.
You better anaesthetize. Okay, you win. Hey, I can't do it, you know,
Do what?
your film. It's silly, I know.
I get it. Let's make a pact. Don't do mine, I won't do yours.
Promise I can buy you a drink afterwards.
I promise.
Meet you in the bar area?
Get a booth if you beat me there.
I remember.
You have no messages.
With the festival?
Yeah.
Can't sleep?
No, not yet. What about you?
I was just working at the after party.
So what's your accent? Russian.
No. When's your movie playing? Maybe I'll come.
You like movies?
Doesn't anyone?
Yeah. It's playing tomorrow.
Nervous?
A bit. There's this Q&A thing after.
Want me to rehearse with you?
I don't have the questions.
You got the answers. You're not at the after party?
I ran into someone that I used to know. It kind of threw me.
Deja vu.
Or something like that.
I was just with someone upstairs. He's from the festival. You might know him. Bong.
Jun Ho.
That's right. Hey, you told me all about his new movie. He was nice.
He did?
You know him?
Yeah. He's... doesn't know him personally. He's like a big deal.
What's that?
It's the script to my next film.
May I? What's it about?
The next chapter.
Well, I'm intrigued.
So you're not Russian?
No, I'm from Ukraine.
Oh, well, that's the home of cinema.
Ukraine.
Yeah. Yeah, there's this one film in spring. They made it in Kyiv. It's like a city symphony. It starts off in winter, and then the sun returns, and the snow melts, and people open their windows, and there's bike races in the streets, kids playing in the park.
Nope, haven't seen it growing up.
It's old. Silent film.
Hey, I better get back to work.
Okay. Good night. That's true. This was me going back to a glue and bits of string approach. This was a film made with very few resources, but trying to invest in the right ones. The move to Melbourne was a part of that, it made me think seriously about the kinds of films that I want to keep making and the form of those films. The process of making this film was revitalising, therapeutic even.
We're about to get bumped out soon with the next screening coming in, so thank you so much for sharing Love City with us and for talking about the making of the film today. We wish you all the best at the festival and for the film as it travels around this year. Thank you once again, Isaac Green.
Thank you for having me. Can I just say one more thing? It might seem strange, but as a director, it's rare to meet and spend time with other filmmakers. You meet producers, editors, actors, production designers, but filmmakers are rarely in the same place at the same time. So it's nice to connect with new and old faces. These sessions remind me that we're all trying to say something with this form in different ways. So thanks again.
And don't forget, the next and final screening of Love City will be tomorrow, same time, same place. Tell your friends, there's still 1 or 2 tickets left.
Oh, that went well.
Wasn't terrible.
I was sure you'd shot some of that on film. Right?
Completely digital. No, it's amazing what you can do now. I ran into Eva. She still shoots film,
Yeah, I got her in on Sunday.
Yeah, right. Well, she should be here actually.
Here, now.
Yeah, at the bar. Do you want to join us?
Oh, I've got to get back to the state, but hey, say hello for me, yeah?
I will.
Yeah.
I loved your film.
Thanks.
Who was that?
No idea.
Same time tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, you bet. See ya. Jason says hello.
Hi, Jason. Looks like it went well in there.
They didn't hate us. Full service. This place hasn't changed a bit.
Since 1945?
I mean, since we used to come here.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Do you miss it?
Yeah.
Sydney is a better city. Makes Melbourne seem provincial.
Just different vibes.
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 To us. I mean, our films. Did you really not check the program before you came?
Mm-hmm. Superstition.
Feels like deja vu. I blame you. Who's that?
Nobody.
Does Lucie know that I'm here?
Not exactly.
You didn't tell her.
I didn't know.
Well, you do now. Is everything okay?
Yeah, all good. She's just got an opening this weekend. You still teaching?
Mostly, but there's no pay over the summer, so it's a bit of a stretch. But I'm doing other bits and pieces, some producing.
The hustle?
Always.
I'm not sure it's for me. The students seem like hard work.
It's not a choice for most people to work or not. Anyway, I like them. They're young and super smart, especially the girls. They know what they want and what they don't want. I am jealous, really. I started my PhD.
Crisis move?
Be nice. It's a chance to make new work and not totally alone. I think it'll be good for me. And it's not as if we have a clear career trajectory. I envy those independent filmmakers in the 90s who could actually make a living.
I'm not sure the future's ever seemed less certain. The pandemic. Let's stay positive.
Oh.
To Dr. Eva Marie.
She wants to get engaged.
Not that specific, I think.
Things generally get specific at some point, Isaac.
I think it's more about getting our own place with furniture. Furniture you wouldn't leave on the side of the road when you go overseas.
I thought you had a place.
It's a rental. It's nice, but it's small. It's right in the thick of things, which I like.
So you're taking a break from her in order to think about her?
It's not a break.
Well, isn't it a together decision? Well, I do have a new place. It's a converted warehouse. It used to be a factory.
They made what?
I don't know, actually.
Where?
In Marrickville.
Of course.
Do you remember George the Collector? It's his place. He had to hurry back to London and it's all mine for now.
So you don't need a hotel room. You have a cell of your own.
It's not a cell. Or maybe it is. I thought I'd deal with getting furniture later, but I prefer the space.
Do you get lonely?
Not really. I'm open to new things. I feel like even in your late 20s, you hold on to this idea of what things are supposed to be like, but they never work out like you think.
I think I miss being lonely.
You are terrible at being lonely. Real loneliness is no fun anyway.
Neither is no loneliness at all. You seeing anyone?
We broke up on a holiday in Marfa.
You broke up in a desert.
We went to see the Judd compound. It was part holiday, part work for him.
Why you should never date artists.
Coming from you.
Male ones.
What, you don't consider yourself to be an artist?
I'd rather be furniture.
Maybe Valerie Solanas was right. A male artist is a contradiction in terms. But it was fun in Marfa at the start. Judd's work is just as much about the spaces as it is about the objects.
Just like your apartment.
It's true. He refused to call his work sculptures. He preferred the term specific objects. And just before we left, there was this big fire and we woke up to smoke all through the place.
This is incredible.
The NFT crowd have invaded Marfa. There's a lot of resentment there. The fire was probably deliberate. But I think for us, we took it as a sign. And when we got back, we knew it was over.
It took a catastrophe to decide your future.
It's got a Bill Henson.
What?
My apartment. George left some art there. I think it's valuable. I could show you.
I'm probably out of time. I saw the Hemingway doco today. Did you know he met Adriana Ivancic when he was 50? She was 18. He was well into his fourth marriage by then. They met on a duck hunting date.
Of course they did.
He said it was as if lightning had struck. Now, he would never use that line in one of his books, so why does it work in life?
I guess he was trying to convey a sense of immediacy, feelings. It sounds exotic, but back then it was okay to be taken by one's feelings. Now we're just taken in by our thoughts. Taken hostage, even.
He committed suicide not long after meeting him.
Not vibing.
And she killed herself 20 years later.
Still not vibing. Next topic.
She mentioned getting out of the city.
Lucie. The regions are a thing now.
Not necessarily a good thing.
How can you be sure? Maybe you'll find creative inspiration.
I need people around to function.
Remember Mexico City? So many people. And that was a holiday.
It was 2,000 meters above sea level. I could hardly breathe. I was hyperventilating.
Oh, please. The jacarandas were in full bloom. Those beautiful Mediterranean villas. The bougainvillea, the jasmine. We should have stayed.
Remember that Eve Klein party?
It was an art exhibition.
That's generous. It was an empty room.
They served those blue martinis all night.
And there was nothing to look at, so everyone just got drunk in no time.
Yeah, and our pee turned blue the next morning. That was the artwork. It was an experience.
This is where contemporary art loses me altogether. That's why I like having Lucie stuff around the place. The thickness of the paint, the texture. I don't think she really gets what I do, though. Not like you did.
That worked out so well.
Your work's also material.
What, the texture?
Seriously, it was a question from today. It got me thinking. I love that you stuck to your guns and kept shooting film.
Well, a digital medium will last 5 years, whereas analog film, 400 if you keep it right.
It was a brave call. Now it's back in vogue.
Well, you see, I can tell the future. Look, I'll do it right now. I can see a minibar. Wait, it's in your hotel room.
True.
And it's a film festival funded minibar.
I can see where you're going with this.
Oh God, that was sudden.
El Nino. Hey, good people.
You hear Doris died?
What? No.
It was 2 years ago. She got a minute's silence in city council.
Screen icon.
Let's pay our respects. Come on, we don't have an umbrella. Come on!
And Robert Mitchum, apparently he hated it from the second he got here. Like the whole weather, getting mobbed by fans everywhere he went. So he slept on a boat to get away from it all.
An escape pod.
Why do smart people make mistakes?
The world is full of smart people doing dumb things. We have all these scenarios in our head that we juggle, and some people are just better at juggling than others.
Yeah, I read somewhere that people are only right 3/4 of the time. It's terrifying.
Yeah, but you're easily terrified.
Well, I guess we can be right about how wrong we were.
Was I a mistake?
I never said that. I asked you to come with me, remember?
No, you didn't. You asked me a question in a way that made it seem like you weren't making a decision. Men do it all the time.
Can we not?
Yeah, you're right. Things were good before you left. Lazy Sundays, picnics in Bear Park, downloading foreign films when it rained.
Not being able to find the right subtitles.
Not that it mattered.
It was my quarter-life crisis.
And now?
1/3. It's like a midlife crisis, only earlier.
Yeah, I can do the math. It's not like you to miss a crisis opportunity.
White shade of pale, honky-tonk woman. Ran the rules.
What are you doing?
I know that a lot of what I say has been lifted off and through walls. But maybe I crossed the wrong rivers and walked down all the wrong holes. Nothing can change the fact that we used to share a bed. That's why I'm scared and slow when you turned to me and said,
Are you serious?
yeah, you look like someone. Yeah, you look like someone who up and left me low. Or you look like someone alone.
Good, come on.
I knew it. It is fancy.
It does the trick.
1 minute.
Vodka?
With the ice.
I mean, don't you think the impending ecological apocalypse just makes all of this seem overtly trivial?
Our inability to deal with the end of the world is because we can't face the fact that our own lives will come to an end one day.
A personal apocalypse. It's your favourite topic.
It's an important detail. Guess this is why people have kids. Well, partly. Have you thought about it?
It's not really a one-person decision.
It can be.
Okay, I admit, I've thought about it. A lot, sometimes. You know, when you go to the beach and you see the little kids running to fill up their plastic buckets and then tipping it out and filling it back up again. I get it. Sometimes I wish I had a kid when I was like 16. Then I'd be done with.
Not much of a career move. I mean, it's not like you haven't worked hard to be where you are.
It's true. And it's still harder for women in our world. But at least I wouldn't have to waste any more time thinking about it. Kid would be in high school by now.
Oh, maths homework. Can you imagine it?
I'm open to it, but I've accepted that at some point it just might not happen. But if I do, I want just one.
The planet thing.
The travel thing. Sometimes I feel so mentally out of breath dealing with the future. It's like I have no energy left for the present.
I dread becoming some kind of defined package
Furniture.
with instructions nobody can understand.
I mean, Hari's not exactly on your side. What does Lucie think?
I think I've subconsciously avoided that conversation of late.
Knowing what you know is not the problem. It's not knowing what you don't know yet. A brand new future can unfold right in front of your eyes, unthinkable just moments before. Then nothing's the same again.
Exactly. I guess it depends what you do with the new information.
Information. Guess you're right. We have like 80 billion neurons trying to work out what to do at any given moment. It's not that straightforward.
Have you heard that theory of Cleopatra's nose, where seemingly inconsequential factors can have a profound influence on things?
Pascal, we've done this before.
Kings, armies, princes went to war over a nose, and now we live that specific single history. I mean, if the world can pivot over something so undefinable, trivial as a woman's nose, what hope is there?
You took me to see Cleopatra's portrait on our first date, remember?
It was romantic.
In a nerd kind of way.
It's still my favourite picture in the gallery. Cleopatra in that luxurious leopard skin fabric reclining on a gold silk pillow. The painted textures are incredible.
Ultimate femme fatale?
All in a gilded frame. It seems aesthetically preposterous, but it's more than the sum of its parts. It just works.
More than the sum of its parts. I like that. No, it's a risk, don't you?
What is?
Marriage. More so than ever. The world is moving so fast. It's like you don't want to be saddled with something that's no longer desirable or misjudge a moment before the point of no return. I feel more free now. Like in my 20s, I felt like I had to be perfect all the time. Always wear the right thing and say the right thing and be seen at the right places. Be smart, be sexy. Everything, all at once. Just to make a boy like me.
You made me like you.
I'm gonna go.
I stay. I mean, it's late. I'll worry.
I don't need your toxic chivalry, Isaac.
God, what isn't toxic these days? I'll take the couch. It's late. Please.
I'll need something to wear.
In the drawer. Eva?
I'm still here. Like I said, you're hopeless at being alone.
See you in the morning.
Good night, Isaac.
You slept out here? I didn't even hear you come in. What time was it? What time was it? I've barely seen you lately. So has mine. Do you actually want this? Well, not this. This. Me. Us. You don't seem to be able to conceptualize anything that's not today, tonight, or tomorrow. Anything beyond that seems to be pitch black. We're not 25 anymore. That's not coffee. How long have we talked about a new place with more than one bedroom?
For me, what I was trying to say in the end was, I'll show how hard it is to separate from each other for these characters in this place. It's not totally pessimistic, I hope not. For me anyway, I don't see it that way. The story goes on for these characters separately.
Well, it sounds like a rumination on your next film. We might have to leave that question open.
Ideas for your next film?
Hi, I'm Isaac.
I learned this yesterday.
Of course.
Grace. Can I sit?
Psych major?
Exams next week.
You can concentrate in here.
Everything's still online. This is my classroom.
I thought he'd be out of fashion. Cancelled even.
Just the opposite. The late 19th century is back in vogue. Young people are rediscovering Freud, Marx. We do him in controversial approaches. So what's your today?
Same as yesterday.
Is that strange?
It's part of the festival deal.
How do you pretend to be just as interested as you were the first time?
Who says I'm pretending?
Do they ask the same questions?
Sometimes. But the questions are different to what they used to be. They used to ask more about story, and now they ask more about character.
Can there be a story without a character?
Yeah. But there can't be a story without a place.
So are films more like dreams or real life?
Both. Cinema takes from life and gives to it.
You know we all lead a double life. The one we actually live and the one we desire. Freud says that dreams interest us in our interest. The things we don't pay attention to during the day return to us in our dreams and tell us what we really want or need.
Dreams can tell the future.
100%. So tell me, Isaac, are you in touch with your psychic life?
I used to write my dreams down when I had bad insomnia. I had a stack of these, like, this high.
Tell me everything.
Like I always share my dreams with strangers.
I'm not a stranger. I've known you since yesterday.
Okay. I dreamt I woke up and you were in my bed. You were looking at all my things.
Wait, what?
You were there reading my script, which wasn't my script. And the woman I was with, not with, just staying over the night, she'd gone. Like, vanished.
It's called a one-night stand.
It wasn't a one-night stand, but then it felt like it never happened.
Dreams are like fireworks. Hours of preparation, and then they blaze up in a single moment.
So you're going to be a psychologist?
Someday. I'm going to be a dancer first. Fuck. I hate missing this out of a film.
I thought you were studying.
I was, and now I'm seeing a movie. I'm going to be stuck upstairs. I hate sitting in the dress circle.
The State Theatre is beautiful from any perspective. I hope it lasts forever.
Aren't you a romantic, Isaac? We need to explore this further. It might be important for your future. So I heard back from Melbourne and I got into the contemporary dance company there.
Melbourne?
It starts in January. I told you I applied.
Guess that explains the boxes. Don't pack my guitar.
You don't think I've got my own plans?
What about uni?
I'll defer for a bit.
I guess I could too.
You've only got one more semester of architecture school. And what would your band do without you here?
I don't know.
You could come and visit me. Think of the vintage stores.
You're the only one that's thinking of shopping around.
I didn't say that. And even if I did meet someone, which I won't, I'd tell you straight away, I promise.
What, with a simple text or some shit?
I don't know, yeah?
What's in this for me?
Comfort.
Comfort?
Comfort that you'll know we're into each other until we're not.
Is that not the deal for any couple?
We're not a couple.
No, you're right. We're a situation.
If we're a situation, this might help us become a couple. I know I can't replace you.
If you look, you'll find.
That's a stupid theory.
Grace, this just feels like a really weird bad dream.
Okay, well, let's talk about this tomorrow.
I'm scum on the bottom of your shoe. Feels like we're done. You don't wanna see it through. It's been so long since you held me by the hand, but I'm not gonna let go, 'cause you'll always be the one that made me daydream of a life that's so much better. We're just 18, but I see you're so together. Do you feel like I'm the one you always see in your teenage dream?
Thank you once again, Isaac Green.
Well, you're all done. Good stuff.
Thank God. I need a breath of fresh air. I'll see you out. Thanks again, Jason. I'm glad I got you.
It's a pleasure. Till next time, yeah?
Hey, saw it again.
Don't flatter yourself. I was next door.
Right,
Hey, come
of course.
1 second.
Did you want to get a drink?
Quick one. Okay, I'll meet you guys there. Okay, ooh, I'm fine. Thank you. I won't be long.
I shout?
Gin and pink lemonade?
Uh-huh.
Times 2? Give me a sec.
Saw the film? You broke our pact. You should have told me.
I didn't want to distract you. It was really good. I admit it, I'm a little jealous.
It's not a competition.
Come on, Isaac.
Isn't it? Congratulations, Isaac.
That was strange.
My ex-girlfriend.
From last night.
Mm-hmm.
She looks exactly how I expected. I can see you two together.
We're not together.
She's pretty.
She is?
She looked upset. Are you gonna see her again?
I doubt it now. I actually have a girlfriend.
Aren't you industrious, Isaac?
Not here.
Does that matter? Is she pretty? Like your ex-girlfriend? Is she more like her or me?
She's herself.
So why isn't she here?
She's got a show. She's an artist.
What kind of artist?
Painter.
This is good. I need a distraction. I'm trying not to think about something.
Boyfriend? Girlfriend?
You don't think I've got problems of my own? Anyway, isn't spending time apart a good thing? If I had a partner who followed me around all the time, it would be a drag.
He'll change. But you do think differently when you're alone. It's hard to explain.
So do you miss her?
Of course. We had a talk before I left. Well, more as I was leaving.
A talk. This sounds serious, Isaac.
Now I feel ridiculous.
People wrapped up in romantic scenarios always look ridiculous. Don't worry, I can help.
Like I asked.
You invited me, remember? Breakups are sad, but they can be beautiful too. They're bittersweet.
You speak more in theory than practice.
Did you know it's how a relationship ends that's the most important thing? Not how long it lasts. They've done experiments.
Experiments?
It's called duration neglect. It doesn't matter if it's been 6 months or 6 years. People remember the start, the end, and some good bits in between. You'd get that, it's just like a movie.
100%.
Tell me the first thing that comes into your mind. Women.
Lines.
Legs.
Toes.
Shoes.
Socks.
What else?
Rope.
Like Hitchcock.
Grave. Casket.
What colour?
Timber, like teak.
Fancy. Flowers?
Yes.
A priest?
God, no.
It's complicated because dreams aren't made of words, they're only reported in words. We need darkness. Dreams haunt us like ghosts. They stick around, waiting for the right moment. It's called an encounter.
But how would I know?
You may not recognize it. That's called a missed encounter. But you have to pay attention. And you have to be open to the idea that what you actually want may not yet exist.
Have you seen Close Encounters? Of the third kind? It's playing here tomorrow night.
I think I saw it on TV once with my dad. I think I fell asleep.
I feel like I saw it 100 times. Fridays and Saturday nights when TV still had ads. When I think of it now, it's not really about aliens. It's about how we fear what we don't understand and have to find a way to communicate. You know, like, find common ground.
Our therapy is working, Isaac. I'm impressed. I saw this thing on YouTube about this woman in Canada who filmed UFOs from her kitchen window. Bright, diamond-shaped objects in the sky.
Crank.
She said they were trying to communicate with her through light. They ran tests on her and everything. She wasn't lying.
It's not crazy. This idea of light as knowledge or understanding. It's the story of the universe.
You know the internet thinks Elon Musk is an alien?
No, he's a narcissist. You know, he's buying up all these old ranch houses in Boca Chica, at the Gulf of Mexico. The residents woke up one day to find giant tanks of cryogenic liquid in their backyard.
Seriously? Space City, your next film. I can see it.
I'm only good for terrestrial drama.
Who's gonna play Elon?
McConaughey. He owns a place in Boca Chica and they used to hang out. Now they hate each other.
Broken Hill would be the perfect location. Ever been?
Never.
Sleepy border town becomes 21st century space city.
Crackpot UFO lady, Elon Musk shooting giant dicks into the sky. It's all just different ways of coming to terms with the fact that we are out here spinning all alone.
Does that worry you?
What?
Being alone.
You know they used to have, like, real ushers in uniforms.
I have seen Stranger Things.
They used to show you to your seats with their little torches, but I remember thinking when I was a kid that they were also there to look after you in case you fell asleep.
That's really sweet.
Let me show you something. It's time travel. You know this is the old screening room for Paramount?
True.
Literally underground.
A bunker.
A piece of old Hollywood. Now, the film staff here would have seen all the old movies before they came out, direct from Hollywood to Surrey Hills.
Pre-Pirate Bay.
Can you imagine it? Then, during the war, they showed newsreels instead of movies.
Do they still work?
Nah, they're relics now. Heavy enough to sink a ship.
True.
The Lady Eve, Holiday Inn, Lost Weekend, Henry Fonda, Gary Cooper, Fred Astaire, Ingrid Bergman, Barbara Stanwyck.
Double indemnity. You know there's a speed limit in this state, Mr. Neff. 45 miles per hour.
How fast was it going, officer?
I'd say around 90.
Suppose you get down off your motorcycle and give me a ticket.
Suppose I let you off this time with a warning.
Suppose it doesn't take.
Suppose I have to whack you over the knuckles.
Suppose I bust out crying and put my head on your shoulder.
Suppose you try putting it on my husband's shoulder.
That has it.
Shit, come on. We've got to go.
It's late.
Isaac, you don't want this to be a missed encounter now, do you?
Sorry, I was just looking.
Looking is good. I'm Destiny.
Sure.
Let's see what we can find at the end of the rainbow. Make some cuts. Wait. Are you listening? To yourself? True north. There's your gold. First a choice. Swiftly though, full steam ahead. The lovers.
Oh, is it death? Give it to me straight. Destiny.
Death might be the easy path.
Death.
I'm kidding. Cards mean different things at different times. Nothing certain. Two endings, but one beginning.
Go on.
It's true. You can die from a broken heart. But not you. Rain clouds are coming. You're left out in the freezing snow. Sad, cold, lonely. Your choice.
A choice.
A proposition.
I don't think it's all swords and clouds and rain and lightning.
I never said lightning. That would be a light bulb moment. Fireworks. Things are not as they seem. A proposition demands a decision. An ending or a beginning? You are the one that needs to move on. Be vulnerable. If you get to a dead end, just open a new door. Close your eyes. Let the vision come to you. Trust you will catch yourself when you fall. You'll remember what you need to know.
Do you have any idea what time it is?
Came to say goodbye.
That's a text.
You gave me your address.
Are you joking? Is everything okay?
I was just on my way back to the hotel.
Now?
Yeah, it's been a strange night. Don't worry, I can go.
It's fine, just stay since you're here. Just give me a sec.
You got it. Great. You know, the film started as a 14-page monologue, but he was so impressed with Dern's performance.
It's been quite the weekend for you. You missed it.
It's gone.
Got shipped to London yesterday. Something about insurance.
Oh.
So you haven't slept at all?
I got dragged to a party.
Dragged. Let me guess. Manic pixie dream girl.
It was like a trip. It was fun at the start.
Whereas I'm no fun at all. I'm just the person that you come and wake up and get out of bed for no reason at all.
Can we talk? Just give me a few minutes.
All you've done this weekend is talk. You don't say anything new. What did you talk to her about? Love? Death? Yourself? Your favourite topic?
I don't know. She's young. Smart. She wants to be a dancer.
Was there dancing?
Some.
Did you dance with her?
I couldn't keep up.
So why don't you go and bother her right now?
I ran away.
It's mature. Won't be the first time. You gonna see her again?
No?
You do know my screenings today, don't you? But somehow I doubt it since you completely lack any peripheral vision.
My flight's this afternoon.
It's fine. You don't know me anything. But if you could leave me in peace, that'd be nice.
I can see you're upset.
Not upset. I'm exhausted from you. What if I had someone here? Do you even think about that?
You said there wasn't anyone.
I meant nobody serious.
I can go.
No, wait. Stay.
Sorry, just a bit on edge. I wasn't asleep. My mind's been racing.
You still get nervous before a screening?
Yeah. What are you gonna say to Lucie?
Yes.
Yes to what?
Her ultimatum.
Proposition, wasn't it? You know what? Just go. Don't mind me.
Eva.
Don't! Just delete my number all over again, and I will see you here next year. But instead, you'll be pushing around a screaming baby, and you'll miss all the good films. Maybe she'll want to get a $6,000 cavoodle first that she saw on Instagram, so you can prove to each other you can keep something alive. And then she'll stay home and look after the puppy, so you'll be here alone again and annoying me. She'll be more attached to it than she is to you, so you'll definitely be here annoying me again.
Come on, Eva.
Just go. Live your own life instead of getting the wrong idea about us. Maybe her bed's not empty either. Just like mine.
I'm not in your bed.
You're in my bedroom.
You came in here first.
I live here. Don't worry. I'm sure she's fast asleep waiting for her Prince Charming to return. You could just call her.
She told me not to.
And you believed her. It was a mistake to let you in.
You said you were happy.
I am. I mean, I was until I saw you. Just pretend that we didn't see each other. Tell her that we didn't talk. Or that we saw each other from afar and I was in row E and you were in row I. Or that we exchanged pleasantries and that was it. Don't worry, I won't tell her.
Tell her what?
You're right. Nothing. This is nothing. I just wish they skipped this stupid year altogether.
We would have just met next year.
I don't think the stars align like that.
Remember that show we used to binge? About vampires? Anyway, when Hoyt asked Jessica to glamour him to cure his broken heart by erasing all his memories.
Such a cliche. Oh, your memories, please.
The stakes were high. He lost the love of his life and his best friend.
So what? You came to glamour me?
10. 9. 8. 7.
Lord, I must look terrible.
Far from it.
I'm not upset with you. Well, I am. But it's not only you. I just get so sick of everything sometimes. I wake up and I think that everything's gonna be fine, and then I suddenly feel alone. Like, really alone. I had to ISO for a week completely alone, except with my thoughts. Look at me. I can't even decide the simplest things, like to kick you out or not. Fuck! You hurt me, Isaac. Again.
I'm sorry.
It's not your problem. It'll pass. It always does. Do you love her?
I think so.
Is thinking enough? Show me a picture.
No. You've seen her before.
I never looked. Properly. This is really pretty. She meets someone else in a heartbeat.
Thanks.
You need to be happy, Isaac. I really do. I have to get some rest. Cool. I'll show you out.
It's the guy we never had.
It is.
Just be straight, Isaac. Promise me. Just need to know when to think and when to stop thinking. When to trust other people.
I promise. We're done?
We're so done.
And I've been making up my mind about something, but I'm hoping it's not true, 'cause I don't know what I'd do without you. And times are changing, things are hard, but I'm okay. And I'm still not sure what I'm supposed to say. But was he better than the rest? And did he make you feel your best? Well, that's okay. Ooh, the imaginary girl. This is to the imaginary girl. Cut your hair last week, I told you it looked nice. You said take care, baby, don't think that I thought twice. You told me love couldn't be real, and you weren't sure how to feel. Well, that's alright. Ooh, the imaginary girl. This is to the imaginary girl. So I'll just keep on trying to remember where you've gone. You're happy now, so I'll stand behind the line you've drawn. All good things come to an end, and I'm happy we're still friends, baby. Ooh, the imaginary girl. This is true. The imaginary